Belly bloat. It's no joke. Let's talk about it. Well, hey, hot mama. Welcome to Crazy Sexy Menopause. If you've ever felt stuffed after eating a meal, then you know bloat is no joke. It can happen at any time and you never know it's coming. So let's talk a little bit about what it is, what causes it, how to avoid it, and 4 actions that you can take to feel better in the midst of a bulging belly. The first thing you need to know is that belly bloat is not the same as belly fat. Belly bloat is a tight swelling localized in your abdominal area and makes you feel like you've been stuffed with a hot air balloon. The belly expands and then shrinks, usually within a short period of time, but the experience is almost always uncomfortable and sometimes it's even painful. The good news is that belly bloat is relatively short-lived and it's always temporary. You can be bloated in the evening and then by morning your belly is back to normal. What causes belly bloat in the first place? Belly bloat can stem from a wide range of things. Premenstrual fluid or peri and postmenopausal hormone fluctuations, eating too much, eating too fast, excess gas from chewing gum or drinking carbonated beverages, constipation, dehydration, water retention from consuming too much fat can cause bloating, intolerances to foods like dairy or carbs. Some medications can cause bloating and even irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. And if that's the case, you want to check out your primary care physician to make sure that that's not what it is. How do you avoid the discomfort of belly bloat? The unhappy truth is that you probably can't always avoid it, not totally. The reason why is because belly bloat is commonly a gastric reaction that results from what we eat and drink and even how we eat and drink. Since you can't prevent belly bloat 100% of the time, there are some things that you can proactively do to not become a bloaty babe. Avoid dairy products, particularly if you are lactose intolerant. Limit gas-producing foods like beans, asparagus, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, and even onions. There are some techniques to preparing your beans so they're not as gaseous, so you might want to check them out. Cut down on chewing gum. Chewing gum, even the sugar-free gum, can cause cramps, gas, and bloating. Reduce your salt intake. Drink plenty of water. It prevents dehydration and keeps your bowels moving and grooving, and which in turn makes your belly bloat less likely. Eat slowly and mindfully with smaller mouthfuls of food. Digestion begins in the mouth. Chewing your food slowly until it's liquid in your mouth makes for better digestion, absorption, hydration, and the less likelihood of bloating after meals. So knowing that belly bloat is always uncomfortable doesn't mean that you can't experience relief when it happens. Here are 4 things that you can do to feel better when your belly is bloated. Number 1, try some herbal teas that are proven to reduce the effects of belly bloating. Ginger tea, for one, is a powerful digestive aid that's been used for centuries to alleviate cramping, gas, and bloating. It helps speed up the movement of food through the GI tract while also protecting your gut. Peppermint tea is an antispasmodic that helps relieve stomach cramps and bloating and is said to be especially helpful for IBS. Senna tea can be used as a laxative if you're bloated through constipation. Fennel tea is also known to be particularly effective for bloating. And dandelion tea also provides relief from bloating because it acts as a diuretic and increases urine output. Number 2, Increase your fiber intake. If you have trouble getting enough fiber from your diet, supplementing with psyllium husk powder is a great way to increase your fiber and relieve bloating. Try taking smaller doses an hour or two after your meal if you're feeling bloated. And be sure to drink lots of water because fiber expands in your system. Probiotic foods have been shown to reduce bloating in some people with IBS. Consider eating natural yogurt and kefir. These are dairy options, but the fermentation process is different. Sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, tempeh, and kombucha are also probiotic foods and drinks. Number 3, drink lots of water. Dehydration leads to constipation, and constipation leads to bloating. So when your body gets the hydration it needs, it lets go of the fluid and the waste that it doesn't need. Number 4, stretch it out. Stretching your body can provide relief by stimulating a sluggish lower GI tract when you're feeling bloated. A pro tip is that any twisting motion will get your digestive system going. So, what do you do to feel better when you're bloated? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. If you like this video and you want to see more of this kind of content, then be sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell. And remember, it's your life. Live it well.